Hello, friends. I am here. We are live. Trucker, Bullseye, hey friends. Sorry I've been vacant. Had a lot of stuff going on before school starts, so. Hey, Secret, what's going on? It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. All right. What's up, Chief? All right, who wants to be our banner tonight, everybody? Who wants to be the banner message? Whoa. Why isn't it letting me set a goal? That's weird. It's not letting me set a goal. That's okay. We'll just roll with it. We'll roll with it, guys. All right. You know what it's time for. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I sure am. And NRL Pulse. A beautiful day to be a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Don't you want to be my neighbor? Alrighty. We've got... Alrighty. NRL Pulse. Are you gay? Sure am. Sure am gay. You more comfortable now? Yeah. Depends. You got 20 bucks? You got 20 bucks? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Always NRL Pulse. That's how we do it. I mean, literally, it's dudes, and whoever wants to join us, we're going to talk about guns, we're going to talk about current events, we're going to talk about the fact that President Trump had a flyover of absolute monkey stomp the shit out of Putin yesterday morning. How great was that? That was awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my picture here. I think that's good. Hey, that's good. Hey, we're here. Okay, we got 20 people watching. I don't think we're going to get much more than that because I basically took the week off. It's the week before school. School starts tomorrow for my family, so we did a lot of things together as a family. I had a lot of work that I had to get done because I start going on orders tomorrow. That's okay. He can fly those TU-95s because I mean, he's only got like 6 of them left because Ukraine like freaking droned the shit out of them. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Hey, we got 30 people. Everybody, if you're just joining us, if you're just lurking around in the background, would I say that my religious beliefs are more important than political? I personally believe that my faith is tied directly to my love of my country. Because without living in this country, I wouldn't have the right to have the faith that I have. So as a Christian, I feel like as Christians, I think we sometimes get too wrapped up in who's the right type of Christians, and we don't focus on the fact that Christ even said, he who takes up his cross, they're either with us or against us. And maybe we need to focus less on whether or not people are the right kind of Christian, and we help build people up. Everybody learns precept upon precept. That was taught in the gospel as well. So I believe that my faith is tied directly to my love of my country and my family and my Savior. And I think that as long as I'm building off of those precepts, then I'm good. What's going on, Bents? Oh, Mr. Sammy. So, but yeah, if you're just joining us, everybody, if you would please do me a favor, please hit the like button. All right. What we do here is we have to fight against YouTube. YouTube does not like our channel. If you are, I don't care what faith you are. I don't care what political opinion you are. I pose questions all the time, like, if you believe that the current president is literally Hitler, then shouldn't you be arming yourself? Isn't that something you should be doing? Because if he's trying to take over the country, you have to be able to defend yourself. I'm a great resource to talk to you about how to do that and how to do it smart and with a budget. If you are a supporter of the current president, then shouldn't we continue to build up our right to bear arms? Because we were told that it was going to be better, and right now it's still meh. So bear arms is not just for the conservative, it's not just for the liberal, it is for all people. And not just in this nation, for all people all over the world. Unfortunately, there are governments that are out there that don't let you exercise that right. So we're going to talk about it today. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Whiskey Helps, Charlotte Baby, Desert Armory. I will go say hi. I will go say hi. Everybody go say hi to Desert Armory. He's live. Brothers with Blickies is live. Everyday Carry's live. Let's give everybody some love. Go do some likes. That's what we do. Giving Kodiak Edge. Roger that. Everyday Carry. Brothers with Blickies. Give everybody some love. There we go. We hit everybody up. We hit everybody up. What's up, Vortex? Try me, biatch. Try me, biatch. 100%. I'm working on it. Well, China, for one. China doesn't let you bear arms. Japan, you can't bear arms. The UK, you can't bear arms. Canada, you kind of can, a little bit. France and Germany, you kind of can. The Netherlands, you can't. Russia, you kind of can, you kind of can't. You can in Africa. There's a lot of places in Africa you can, but only with direct permission from the government. Australia, you can't. I mean, technically, okay, so when I say the right to bear arms, what I mean is I want to own firearms. I walk in and I buy firearms. In a lot of other countries, it's, hey, what's up, llama? Everybody, if I'm missing out on you guys saying hi, I'm sorry. It's been like a week since I've done a live stream, and so I was trying to get back into the habit of reading the stream, getting back into the groove. But please don't go away. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are less than 500 subscribers away from a really cool giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. I'm at 9,500 subscribers. At 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away a pewdie pew pew pew. And if you are in a country that you can't have the one that we're giving away, we're going to try to work something out so that we can get you something. If depending on the country, if you happen to be the person, we might have to just do something different. Maybe I'll build you maybe I'll send you like a Switch 2 or something. I'll figure it out. All right, but I have a budget for what I'm building, and I'm working on trying to figure out a way to make it as fair as possible. So, but the right to bear arms, the right to protect yourself from tyranny, from someone who wants to harm you, from someone who wants to steal from you, from someone who wants to take away from your ability to provide for your family, that is a universal right given to us by whatever kind of creator you might believe in. If you don't believe in a creator, then you believe in the inherent right to exist, at least. And if you don't believe in your right to exist against someone who doesn't want you to exist as a fundamental truth, I'm assuming that you probably want to, make yourself forever sleep. Casper, no, this is just the outfit that I wear when I do my live streams. It's just goofy. So, however, I am wearing my Let's Go Brandon shirt, and while it had many meanings last year and during the election last year, it now has a very specific meaning. I fully support and endorse, in the state of Texas, even though I'm not there, Brandon Herrera for Congress. Yeah, 100%. Let's go, Brandon Herrera. I know I've got a lot of people from Texas that are here that subscribe to this channel. Please go out and show Brandon Herrera some love. That's right. He's running again. He's gonna monkey stomp the shit out of Tony Gonzalez. I love you too. Have a good day. You're not gonna see me in the morning probably because I have to get up and be a worker. Okay. All right. I love you so much.
Good night. I love you.
Have fun. Have a good first day of school.
I will.
Hey, can you come here real quick?
What?
I just want you guys to see something really cool. Come here. Ready? Boom. Yeah, that's right. They come in kid sizes too. If you're interested in helping out the channel and you want a shirt, you can, I will go over how to get a shirt or a vinyl, and you can put it on your own shirt. It's up to you. All right. Mwah! I love you.
Good night. I love you. Mwah.
That's the best way. That's the best way to help the channel. No. We're not doing 3-term presidents. Okay? Not gonna do a 3-term president. We're 2-term presidents. That's the law. All right. I'm glad that he's in office and not Kamala Harris, but we're not gonna do 3-term presidents. If JD Vance wants to run, then JD Vance all the way. All right. I'm gonna vote for the conservative ticket or for the Republican ticket because they generally are more aligned with my personal beliefs because I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. I am a conservative, a constitutional conservative. So, yeah. What? Something? It's my daughter. She's got school tomorrow. I don't force my children to be on TV, on the channel, but I'm also not going to stop them. If they want to come and join me and have fun and be a part of it, because I don't shelter my children from the reality of the world. Like, exploiting your children? Does your children have a smartphone? If your child has a smartphone, then I guess you're exploiting your children. Vortex, you can make Chio go away. I'm done. I'm not going to put up with shit today. So, bye, Chio. You're done.
Since it's first day of school, at some point in the week...
It's Sunday, and they already know tomorrow's Thursday.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I could say that or not on YouTube. Since it's first day of school tomorrow, could you maybe be done by like 10:30?
Yeah, that's my plan.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Alright.
I do.
Love you.
Good night.
Good night.
So, there we go. Yeah. Did we get rid of that tool bag? Hey CJ, you don't need to worry about it. He's already dead, Gabriel. That's weird that you're. I'm not sure where you are, Gabriel. No, I cannot, Dakota, because I'm fat. Yeah. So just so you guys know, I am a big advocate for the First Amendment. However, you say weird shit about my family, or you start being really creepy, like talking about freeing Jeffrey Epstein or whatever. If you're talking about freeing the Jeffrey Epstein files, then go for it. If you're saying release the files, that's fine. But if you're being super weird, Daniel, dude, I weigh 220. So that's right. Let's go, Brandon Herrera. Go for it. Harvey Levine, go for it. You can also use Chucklefuck. Vortex, Gabriel's done. We're done with Gabriel, too. Yep. Thank you, Press On. Thank you, Press On. Yeah, I've got a dad bod going on. Got the dad bod. Brandon Herrera, Bill Eureka. Dude, that's cool. That's really cool. I've had very limited interaction. So I've met Matt Best from Black Rifle Coffee. I've met Batty from Batty's streams, and he used to be on Unsubscribe. I'm trying to think. I've talked. I've had a couple of conversations with Habitual Line Crosser, Donut Operator. So I've chatted a little bit with them. I've met a couple of them, but I haven't had like really long conversations. I'd like to. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you. I appreciate it. That helps our channel. Liking, subscribing. We're giving the Pew Pew giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. It's going to be awesome. I have not met Hickok 45. I've not met Hickok 45. I have met Kayvon, the conservative comedian, and I've met Conservative Takes. I think that's his name, Conservative Takes. I met him. Hello, Murphy, Mr. Murphy. So I've met a couple of conservative guys. I mean, I know, like I've had some good interactions online, and I talk with like the Arms Room. If you guys follow me, you probably follow the Arms Room. He and I are buddies. Foxtrotter, Fox 6, buddies with Fox 6, buddies with Everything Yukon. Let's see, who else? Had a couple conversations with Overton, FV Ordnance, Pistol Pete, like all buddies. Like we all communicate, we have conversations with each other. Never had a conversation with Charlie Kirk. I wish. I've had a lot of really good conversations with Alicia Garcia, the Boomstick Babe, Big Timber Lodge, Nick over at Big Timber Lodge. He and I know each other, have gotten to know each other pretty well over the last 6 months. So it's kind of cool. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. Aurora. Oh, she ran off. I didn't even realize she was behind me. Later, Nugget. Oh man, is everybody else seeing that? Cool, Red Hornet. Why do you think weakness? That's a great. Yes, I did hear about Roblox. I've had a couple of back and forths with Colion Noir. I've had a couple, briefly on X, and like through email once or twice. Dude, somebody wants to send me a full auto. You can. Having something be full transferable, you don't have to sell it. You could give it to somebody if it's fully transferable. There's no law against that. If you want to do that, you can. Yes, Sammy, I heard about Roblox, but I want to know what Red Hornet is saying when he's talking about weakness. Yeah, I'll pay for the tax stamp worldwide. I'll totally pay for the tax stamp. Somebody just is holding on to a full auto, and they're like, I really just don't think I'm gonna be able to appreciate and use this the way that I'd like to. I think I'll send it to Below Average Utah Dad. I will gladly pay the tax stamp on that. 100%. 100%. But yeah, I'm still waiting for Red Hornet to respond why he thinks showing firearms is weakness. I never understood that. I never understood why people like people that show firearms is weak. Like, what about people that show off like their 3 Bugattis? if showing off my firearms is weakness, why isn't showing off 3 Bugattis or showing off 4 houses? Like, if it's not, if I'm compensating, are they not also compensating? Like, the difference is that I have a means of protecting what I own and what I cherish. They just have lots of stuff. So, Trucker James, Sammy, thank you for bringing that up. So, Roblox, for those of you unfamiliar, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're tough. They're just, it's, okay, I'm going to quote Colion Noir. This is what Colion Noir says. He doesn't want to get into a fight. He doesn't want to get into a situation where he has to defend himself. He likes peace. He likes just doing things on his own. But if he has to, he wants to have every single advantage at his disposal. And guess what that means? That means owning a firearm. If somebody is going to come after you, if somebody's going to try to hurt you or harm you or your family, why would you limit yourself to, oh yeah, I'm tough, I'm going to use my fists? F that. I'm going to just end the person's life because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want them to hurt me. I don't want them to hurt my family. I don't want them to hurt anybody else. So I'm just going to make it so they can't hurt anybody ever again. Okay? I don't need to show how tough I am. I'm going to show how smart I am. Panda, no, I don't need real friends. I have fake YouTube friends. Why would I need real friends? I have a wife, I have children, I have all my guns. Why do I need real friends? Leo Lopez, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, Red Hornet, that's cool. You still didn't answer the question. You're just restating what you did before. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's like saying that the U.S. is weak because we can go in and just monkey stomp the absolute shit out of anybody. Like when we did to Iran, when we went in and we were like, hey Iran, here's all your nuclear facilities. We're gonna go ahead and make those gone now. And people are like, that's so weak. Cool. Vortex, we're done with Panda. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. And I appreciate that even though you say what you do, I love it. Gotta do what you gotta do. I love that Leo has that approach. He respects that I own firearms. I have 2 dogs. I have deterrents that are out there. Oh, Panda. Oh, I know. Well, actually, that's not true, Panda. That's not true. Yeah, I don't get it. I have a wife, children, and guns. Nice life priority there. Guns after family. Yeah. Yeah, my family is my most cherished part of my life. If you are not prioritizing your family, like what are you seeking for, man? Oh, yes. Martin, yep. Anybody that has any questions about firearms, you can also absolutely ask. I will answer any questions about it. Oh man, he disappeared. That sucks. So, yeah, if you're not prioritizing your family first, I kind of wonder if anything about your opinion ever really matters or will matter. So, Peso. So this is a Winchester 120. This is an SKB model 7300. CJ, we can join the military at 18. So, yeah, I think that if somebody wants to buy a firearm at the age of 18, they should be allowed to buy a firearm at the age of 18. If they can go and sign up to give their life, they should be allowed to own a firearm. If we're putting a limitation on it. I personally don't think there should be a limitation on it. I also don't think that there should be a limitation for who's allowed to own firearms. Yeah. Sammy, I love it. So Trucker, yeah, going back to Roblox. So there's a creator, his name's @RealSchlep, and he goes online and he tries to find child predators. he's been having a lot of success with Roblox. He takes all of his evidence to the police, and he's been able to get several child predators sent to prison, which I think is chef's kiss. Well, Roblox as a company sent him a cease and desist letter and said he needed to stop abusing Roblox and going after legal users of the product for his own financial gain. Well, he's been trying to get Roblox to stop these people, and he's got a lot of videos that are out there about it. He's very transparent. Recently, Donut Operator, which is a guy that I follow, which is a guy that I've had a couple conversations with, really cool dude. He interviewed Schlepp because he's a former cop, and his sister and his buddy are both Special Victims Unit, child sex predator police officers, and got their take on it. And 100% they do not like what Roblox is doing. So now I believe the original child predator, Chris Hansen, is getting involved. So if you have stock in Roblox, now might be a good time to sell, just so you know. Might be a good time to sell. I think Roblox is about to get their ass handed to them. Any recommendations on a budget AR pistol? Looking to build a 10.5-inch 300 blackout. Yes, peso. Whatever the lowest costing lower you can find is. Doesn't matter what brand lower you get. Go get whatever, if you're gonna build it from scratch, which is the best way to get the best bang for your buck. Go find a lower receiver, whether it's a complete lower receiver or if it's a stripped lower receiver and you buy the parts kit. They're really not that hard to put together. But if you are nervous about putting together the parts kit, go find a complete lower receiver. Find the cheapest one that you can, and then for your upper receiver, start inexpensive. You do not have to have a really, really expensive upper receiver, especially if you're building your first AR pistol, you're building a 300 blackout. You don't need 30,000 round capability. 5 to 10,000 rounds is more than enough for the average user. Go buy a Bear Creek Arsenal. Go buy a Palmetto State Armory. Like, literally, go buy a Delta Team Tactical. Go buy what is going to cost you the least amount of money to get out on the range and start getting proficient. All right? When your stuff wears, if you get to the point that it's starting to fail and it's starting to wear out because you've shot that rifle so much, the lower doesn't matter. Go buy a high-end upper. Then go buy a high-end upper. Or just buy a new bolt carrier group and a new barrel. Take it to an armor, pay $200, get it put together. You're still spending less than a super high-end 30,000 round LWRC 300 blackout or whatever the crap is out there. I am a huge, huge, huge advocate for buying within your means and exercising your rights in the best way possible, which is not spending a whole shit ton of money. I'm not saying, J-Dog, you know that I don't have a problem with LWRC. I'm saying that most people are never going to use that gun the way that it's designed to be used. No, B2B, no. 100%, go do whatever you want to do, but if you are going to do it in a cost-effective, budget-minded way, 90% of us are never going to shoot more than 10,000 rounds from an AR. We just aren't. Like, I don't think you guys realize how much 10,000 rounds is. So 30 rounds, all right, 30 rounds is, well, we'll say this, 20 rounds. I have 20 round mags down here, okay? All my mags are 20 rounds or less, all right? If I shoot 5 of those, that's 100 rounds. If I shoot 50, that's 1,000 rounds. I would have to shoot 500 mags, 500 of these, full, to hit 10,000 rounds, which is what the average barrel is. All right, your average nitride treated barrel is going to be 500 rounds, or is going to be 10,000 rounds. All right, there's probably not a very high probability that you're going out and shooting the equivalent of literally like 500 magazines is a full magazine every day for a year and a half. We're probably not doing that. Thank you, Thoroughly Marinated. So, be smart. Whatever you're trying to buy, whatever your goal is, if it's within your budget, dude, go spend whatever you want, man. Go spend whatever your budget allows you to spend. But I always tell everybody, CJ, it is not. Edward, gun laws in Utah are pretty good. They're decent. Thank you, Cooper. Welcome to the channel. Oh, and Thoroughly, thank you for coming to the channel. And B2B, thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are here. I feel like I'd still lay you down with my 22's hooker pistol. Possibly, if I got close enough to you and I gave you a reason to, I mean, that's possible. Now, if you're just saying that you're going to do it because you can, I mean, like that, I must have really bad situational awareness. But awesome, I love it. Well, welcome to the channel. We do a lot of 2A stuff here. I also do a lot of the government sucks stuff, a lot of dad stuff, a lot of family stuff. I'm a pretty normal dude. Edward, well, that's because the great Second Amendment teaches us that love from on high comes from within the soul. And guns make me happy and make my soul warm. So, yes. I don't know if that made any sense to just pull that out of my ass. I don't even know how many likes we're at. I still see one thumb. How many likes are we at, you guys? When we get to 50, because it's the night before school, when we get to 50, we'll do our toast tonight. When we get to 50. Thank you, B2B. I'm glad that you decided to join our family. 34 likes. Oh, dude, that's awesome. 15 more likes, and we'll do our toast for the night, you guys. That's pretty. I'm gonna call that good. If we're at 35 and we have 27 people watching, we haven't been over like 30 people watching the whole time. That's a really good metric. Sorry, somebody's. I ain't going to turn down a sermon about guns. I love it, Edward. Sermon about guns, sermon about faith, sermon about family. I don't consider myself a religious person, a faith-driven person, yes. I think that a lot of people, regardless of what they have faith in, a lot of people lose that drive to be better fathers, be better mothers, be better people. I'm glad in the bag and I don't want to hear the wife BS. Here's to y'all. Double shot of Crown. Love it. Double shot of Crown. We're probably going to do a double shot of white rum here because I don't have any Crown and I haven't got any new stuff yet. So I have a lot of Captain Morgan now. I don't drink a lot. I just have stuff for mixed drinks. The most drinking that I do, thank you, Timoni. I appreciate that. The most drinking that I do is when we do our toast at the end of the night, or when we do our toast during our live stream. So yeah, it will be rough, J-Dog. It will be rough. Which everybody, J-Dog is one of my longest mods. He's been one of the longest supporters of the channel. He also is a creator. Please go check out J-Dog. Give him a subscribe. He's a fun guy from out east. I don't know that I'm a fun guy, but I'm definitely, I like to have fun. And I'm a dad, and I'm kind of obnoxious. So, and, you know, and I'm trying to appease and appeal and have fun. Thank you. I got it last year when I was deployed. So I've been in the reserves and in the Air Force for 20 years in November. So yeah, I actually am gonna be. So I'm a reservist, and I do cyber stuff. I'm an IT guy. Wasn't always an IT guy. Used to work on aircraft. Did some stuff with the Army and couple different branches. I've been around and done some things. And I'm actually going on orders starting tomorrow. So I've actually never had a mudslide. I like mules. I really like mules. Don't really care which one, whether it's Moscow, American, London, or Mexican mule. I really like mules. That's right, chair force. Chair force. Nothing kicks ass without tanker gas. Also, nothing kicks ass without us blowing the shit out of everything before anybody touches the ground. So, this is a conversation I have with a lot of my buddies. A lot of my buddies that are in the Army is like, dude, we could totally go in and take everything. No, I've never had frozen mudslide. I like mules. I like sours. I like old fashions. I'm sure that I would like a mudslide. But yeah, I've had conversations with my Marine buddies and my I love pina coladas, dude. The Barefoot Bar at the Halikoa in Oahu. If you've never been there, it's the military resort. You can't stay there unless you're military. They have a bar on premises that is open to anybody. You can go to the bar no matter who you are. But if you have military ID, they give you a double shot of silver in any of their drinks, and they make a lava flow, which if you're not familiar with a lava flow, it's like a pina colada, but it has like strawberry, it's got like strawberry smoothie on the inside. Oh, so good. Really, Edward? Dude, be safe. Whatever you're doing, man. The drone game is crazy out there. No, they do not have a gun store at the Halikoa. It's Hawaii, man. They don't have anything. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to go somewhere, you want a really fun mixed drink, ask for a lava flow. Almost anybody can make you a lava flow. But anyways, so we I talk about military stuff, but I'm gonna be on orders for the next like 6 weeks to 6 months because there's a lot of shit going on. So I don't know what I'm gonna be putting out during the day, and my live streams are probably gonna get reduced down, maybe 3 days a week. So I don't know what the channel is gonna look like, but yeah, I hope that I continue to get everybody's support. We continue to have fun. I'm gonna try to get to the range more. Hopefully, I'll get my two of my babies back. I'll get my Mossberg and my AK back. So that's a couple guns that are not here on the wall. Missing the Mossberg, missing the AK. And then next week, I get paid from YouTube. And when I get paid from YouTube, I already know how much I'm getting, plus what I've been saving. We should have by the end of this month, if not next week, by the end of next month, we will have our radio rifle. We will have our cowboy gun. So then all that's left is to fulfill the promise of the 1911. So that's going to be the next thing. You guys can help that happen. You guys know how it goes. You guys help pay for the guns. You guys get to help pick the guns. So we're still aiming to try to make enough this month that when I get paid next month in September, we can go get a 1911. They don't. There's lots. So you can contribute to. They don't monetize the shorts and stuff very well. You can contribute. You can donate on the channel, or you can donate directly to the channel. Boom. You can donate directly to Baba Yaga at on Cash App. It's Below Average Utah Dad. So if you guys want to contribute to the channel, here I'll zoom in closer. If you guys want to contribute to the channel, it's Below Average Utah Dad on Cash App. If you want to give the finger to YouTube, and that's awesome. You can do that. What's up, Don J? Edward, I don't think we're going to be sitting around come 2027. No, Peso, I am 100% with you. I have to buy a Colt because that's what you subscribers, you're new to the channel, but that's what the long-term subscribers, that's what they voted for, and they've helped pay for the guns. So when you guys help me pay for guns, you guys get to help me pick the guns. They picked a Colt 1911, so I found one, and I've got it on reserve. It's not quite on layaway, but the guy that owns it, he knows that I'm going to buy it soon. It's not a government model. It's a gold cup. Sorry, J-Dog, it's going to be like yours. Mine's silver, though. Yours is blue, right, J-Dog? Your gold cup is blue? Anyways, so I found a Colt gold cup. Thank you, B2B. Thanks for finding us. Have a good night. Hopefully your wife doesn't get too pissed off at you for enjoying your double shot of crown. Oh, Bahoy Moy. It's a huge inside joke that has to do with like how many like social media influencers there are based out of here in Utah. And then CJ, we're working on something. I have a subscriber who has an in, and he's working with the provider. We're working on something that has to do with a 37 millimeter. We're working on finding a 37 millimeter. So, oh, cool, J-Dog. What's up, Vortex? Inshallah. Vortex, my 19-year-old, wants to join the military. Vortex, when are you going to join the military? When are you going to join? Yeah, Bahoy Moy. It's a huge inside joke. I offended some people at like a student-teacher parent meeting at a school once, and had someone say something about being a bad parent because I don't put up with dumb shit. Yeah, you did hear something about a 37 millimeter green hood smoke. I wonder who the person could be that's working on finding a way to get a 37 millimeter for the channel. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, so then there's the joke. If anybody's ever seen Madagascar 3, there's a line about being slightly below average, and so that's part of the joke. And then just all of the social media influencers that are from Utah that try to put on like this idea of like what the average Utah person is like. No, that's not what it's like. Dude, just go Google. If you guys want to see something funny, go Google some social media Utah influencers, and they're like, the whole joke is like, they're like, oh my gosh, our life is so hard this week. My husband had to do this and this. He's not gonna be able to go, but I'm gonna go with my kids, and we're gonna go to Disney World for the weekend just so that I can recoup and regather my thoughts and center myself. Like these women that do stuff like that are social media influencers. I'm like, yeah, normal Utah people, that's not normal. We don't go to Disney World on the weekend. You know, maybe we're lucky and we have season passes to Lagoon, the local like ride park. It's not even a theme park, it's an amusement park, and it's like season passes are like $200. They're not like $1,500. So no, that's not normal. That's not average. That's weird. Glock 19. Yes, I have. Well, I don't have a Glock 19. I lied. I have a Glock 19 clone right there, which coincidentally looks a lot like what is going to be given away on the channel when we hit 10,000 subscribers. And if my eyes don't deceive me, it looks like we're now at 500 and at least 10 subscribers, which means we're 490 subscribers away to doing our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So how cool is that, you guys? Oh, we hit 43 minutes and all of our viewers disappeared. Well, not all of them. We still have 15 people. There's no more lurkers. Yeah. Dude, I'm so happy that I found that thing. So for those of you that this is your first time here, I just got this Anaconda like 2 weeks ago, and this is actually one of the guns the subscribers picked. They picked a Colt Python. Obviously an Anaconda is not a Python. Well, I was looking and trying to find a Colt Python, and they voted on it when we hit $500 in donations for the channel. Like $500 that I ever made on the channel. And they voted on a Colt Python, and I was like, huh, okay. And so I started looking, and they're like $2,000, and I wasn't finding one anywhere for less than $2,000. It's like, okay, well, what if we did something for $2,000? Why don't I just get a 44 instead of a 357? Yeah, Edward, that's why I'm like, dude, be careful. All power to you, man. Hats off. Ukraine deserves to be a country. Ukraine deserves to exist. The Ukrainian people deserve freedom. Not a huge fan of Vladimir Zelensky, but I am a huge fan of the way that the Ukrainian military is basically holding off all of Russia, all of the Russian military. Unfortunately, they're still in the war of attrition. They're not making it all the way. Lady Llama, thank you for joining tonight. I appreciate it. I did not even realize that you were here. Thank you so much. I love it when my buddy's spouses come join. If I would have done that, I would have done something naughty. I would have done a little bit of twerking if I'd have known you were lurking in the background to give you a good little show. I always put on a show for my buddies' wives when they're watching. Why not? Yep. Like when Bullseye Ben, when his wife's on here, Mrs. Bullseye when she's on here, or when Lady
I've never
Llama.
heard that name.
You've never heard Bullseye Ben's? You never heard Bullseye Ben? He's one of my buddies. I'm in a conversation with my 16-year-old daughter. So, that's okay. I know you're trying to go to bed.
It's okay, I'm still getting ready for bed.
I'm going to probably be wrapping up in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
I am very sorry, lovely Lady Llama, that I missed your salutation because I was busy, I don't know, being a dumbass. So, next time I will do something very erotic if I know that you're here on the channel. Make sure that your husband is here too because he will also enjoy it. That is a promise I make to, like I said, all of my buddies' spouses. If any of my buddies' spouses ever come on, or if any of my followers, if your spouse chooses to join you and they're watching, please inform me and I will be very erotic. Just for you and your spouse. I always put on an extra good show. There's at least a little bit of this, and Edward, it's actually not. It's good for me. I need to, like I said, I have a roundness about me. I got a dad bod, so it's good to burn some extra calories. And two, it's a good way to like stretch my legs. I normally sit in a chair all day. It's a good way to stretch my legs, and then when I go to bed, like, have had a little bit of time to move my legs and be nice and worn for bedtime. So. Vortex, are you sure that's not just you wanting me to? Okay, ready? There you go. Right there. I don't have a big booty, so that's as twerky as I can get. There you go, everybody. There you go. Russell, great question. I have both, but when I'm EDC, if it's not the micro Glock or the micro dagger, I'm carrying Glock mags. So in the Glock 19 clone, the dagger compact and the dagger full size, I have Glock OEM. I have Glock OEM magazines. The only one that I don't is the micro. I have the specific micro mags that PSA makes because they're 15 round mags and they are smooth like butter. They're amazing. In fact, I shouldn't. So, yeah, so this is one of the PSA mags. You can see it's got the little butterfly thing on the bottom, the Canon symbol. Yeah, there you go. So the PSA mags, and these work in a standard Glock 43X or 48. These are 15 round mags. They're reinforced. They're awesome. And you can see the front end is plastic, just like a regular Glock mag. So it won't damage the mag holder and the mag release button like the, I think it's Shield Arms makes a 12 round mag or something like that. And then you can also, if you want, you can get the extended spring and bottom plate, and you can take these up to 17 or 18. But yeah, these are great. They work in any of the 43, 42, 48, any of those slim subcompact 9mm from Glock. These will work in those. They also work in the micro dagger. Highly recommend these. if you want to have maximum defensive capacity, the PSA mags are amazing. Trucker, I have an Apex tactical trigger on my. None of my daggers have the stock trigger. Not that it was a bad trigger. I just don't prefer the PSA trigger is that hinged trigger instead of a slotted trigger safety. It's a hinged trigger safety. I wasn't a huge fan of that. It's also, I didn't like the way that it felt when I would shoot. So I upgraded all three of my daggers because I have all three of the sizes of dagger. So I have an Apex tactical trigger in my micro, which is the 43X clone. And then the 19 and the 17 clone, the full size and the compact. I have a trigger that's a drop-in system from Delta Team Tactical. I talk about them a lot because they're a local company here in Utah. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm actually not sponsored by anybody. But I trust their products. I've been using them for a long time. They're a great low-cost source to get parts. They partner and use Stifler Manufacturing, who's a buddy. They sell his parts. So if they use Stifler Manufacturing, I know what Stifler's quality control is. I fully trust the Delta Team Tactical stuff. So they have drop-in triggers. You can get them for less than $50. They're great. They're smooth. They're like 4.5 pound triggers. They're machined aluminum. They're really nice. Thanks, Vortex. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to, I think it's Midwest Gunworks. If you go to their website, Midwest Gunworks, that's where I got mine. I got it on sale for less than $75 when I did the micro dagger. So make sure it's the one for the 43X because that's what the micro dagger is. But the 43X, if you get a trigger for the 43X, you can get a full trigger system, the Apex Tactical, and then you can get you have to buy the Glock OEM block. But once you have those two things, you can do drop-in. It's super easy, and it's smooth. Yeah. Russell, for which platform? Well, I do cybersecurity, and the unit that I'm in, the fighter wing that I'm in, we're an F-35 fighter wing. So I do cyber. We have F-35s here. We do situational battlefield management, aerospace dominance. We do air, ground, air to air. We're a multi-role and multi-mission aircraft. So we are really good at pie eating contests. That's right. While everybody else is downrange getting their asses shot at, like we're back home taking care of your wives, taking care of your kids, your girlfriends, eating the pie, eating tacos. Dude. You said the O sight red dot. Is it a red dot for a pistol? I assume we were talking about micro daggers. I'm assuming it's for a pistol. I don't know. Do they make one? Does O sight make a red dot for ARs or shotguns? Because I've had people tell me to get an aim point, and I'm like, for what platform? For my pistols, my shotguns, my ARs. So, okay. So for a pistol. Yeah, I mean, I have the Hollow Sun. I have the Hollow Suns. So this one down here, this is the 407C, and then I have a 407K on my micro. No, you're good, dude. I just wanted to make sure. I figured it was it was that you were talking about a pistol, but I wanted to make sure. Because a lot of times people will see like my AR9 with its super inexpensive Amazon looking optics, and they give me shit for it, and I'm like, I don't care, they work. So, and then they see that I've got like, a knockoff LPVO on my AR, and I'm like, why don't you get a real LPVO? Why don't you get a prism sight? I'm like, because this is what I have right now and it works. I'll get one when I get one. So. Oh, nice, Edward. Nice. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. You have the hollow with the magnifier, I'm assuming. So. All right, guys. It's been about an hour. YouTube has they've pretty much killed the stream. We have 8 people. My daughter's getting ready to go to bed. She's done in the bathroom. So I am gay. Tire 887. I am gay. I'm a dude. Any straight dude who isn't openly willing to admit that he's a little bit gay, because straight dudes love each other. We love to tell each other how awesome we are and how much we care about each other and how attractive and stuff. Like, we're like, dude, you're awesome. You're hot. You should be able to get anything you want. You know, you should like you're an amazing dude. I love you, man. So.
Yeah, that reminds me of something that I saw.
Yeah? And so, if you're not a little bit gay, you wouldn't say stuff like that. And mean it.
I saw a post today about Pokemon, and it was by an account called Make You.
Riley.
What?
Why?
I didn't pick.
You sure?
Yeah, that's why I left the door open, because I just went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Anyways, I saw a post today by Make Unova Great Again.
Uh-huh.
Pokemon thing. And Unova is based off of America. Anyways, the top comment on it was, I don't get how conservatives can be banned with Pokemon.
Huh. It's weird.
They said it's because Pokemon is basically about worshipping monsters and demons, and it's against everything the conservatives stand.
Tyre, I'd get kicked off. No, it's not, but okay, that's weird. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Love you guys. Glad that you're here. Glad that you joined me tonight. We had a good stream, given that I haven't streamed all week. We didn't quite get to 50 likes. That's okay. We'll get there tomorrow. To piss people like you off, to make you question your sexuality, to show off my guns, to be a dad. I don't know. Whichever one makes you the most angry or insecure, that's the reason that I'm here. But I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody joining in. Love that we got some new followers, some new subscribers. I hope that I live up to your expectations. Like I said, Below Average Utah Dad is the name of the channel for a reason. I'm not sure what language Tyre is trying to speak. I don't know if he just took a shot of something like Everclear and so he can't type right, or if someone hit him on the side of the head and now he's trying to form sentences. So that's okay. That's okay. We don't judge. Dad joke? Thank you, Dallas. Everybody go check out Dallas, Texas. Like the state and the city, but also go check out Dallas, Texas Gun and Cooking. He's a great content creator, fun dude, and another big, long time. I think Tyre, I think you're trying to trash talk and make fun of it. Oh, Teo Trish is a live stream that failed. That sucks. I'm doing okay. Give us a dad joke. They want me to give a dad joke. Dude, I'm actually not good at dad jokes. I'm really not.
I know a joke.
Is it one of mine?
No.
Like, it's gotta be, it's like, my dad jokes are like really spur of the moment.
It is not one of yours. It's one of Andy's.
Damn it, now you guys have got me feeling all freaking wigwams and teepees.
You want to hear it?
That's intense for those of you that don't know. Yeah? You like that one, don't you? You're gonna use that one next time. You're trying to do something under pressure, you're like, man, it's all wigwams and teepees. Somebody's gonna be like, what? You're like, intense. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? Oh, I have no idea. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? It's My foot. Yes, it is your foot. No, I've got a great dad joke. Okay. Why do elephants paint their toenails cherry red? Why do elephants paint their toenails cherry red? This is actually one of my favorite dad jokes. Why do elephants paint their toenails cherry red? Anybody? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Why do elephants paint their toenails cherry red? It's gotta be cherry red. What did the virgin say to the friend zone? No, don't touch me there. That's my no-no square.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, sis?
Can you hear mine?
Yes.
Why do black people only have nightmares?
I don't know.
Because the last one who had a dream died.
Ooh, that's rough. That was bad. Okay. Elephants paint their toenails cherry red so that they can hide in cherry trees. Obviously. Why else would they pie? That's right, Edward, so they can hide in cherry trees. He's trying to date the woman yelling at him. That's funny. That's pretty good. Did you guys know that? That's why elephants paint their toenails cherry red. So they can hide in cherry trees. I'll bet you guys didn't know that elephants hide in cherry trees, did you? How many of you knew? How many of you knew that elephants hid in cherry trees? And if you don't believe me, all right? I know some of you are going, elephants don't hide in cherry trees. And I will ask you all this. All right? How many of you have seen an elephant in a cherry tree? None of you have. And that's why it fucking works. You remember that next time. Go tell that one to your kids. Maybe leave out the F word. Or don't. Ooh, Russell. That one's, ooh. Ooh, a little bit creepy. Riley, what's a kidnapper's favorite shoe?
I don't know.
I can't take you seriously right now. She has like a beard of toothpaste. So, anyways, well, like I said, Tyre, I set the expectation right there in the name of the channel. It's called Below Average Utah Dad for a reason. If you're setting your expectations higher than below average, then that is a skill issue on your part, and I cannot fix it. That is entirely your failure. So, Riley, what's a kidnapper's favorite shoe?
I don't know.
White Vans. That was a good one. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining me for the last hour. Love you guys. Stay sexy, stay zesty. Always carry every day, and always carry with a round in the chamber. Until next time.